Hello Halo fans, Halo Theorist here, and welcome back to another Halo Theory video. Today I'm going over a topic that seems to be very easily overlooked, but could play a big part in future Halo games. This is, what role could the Covenant AIs play with Cortana's new created army as holders of the mantle? Before I get into this video, just as a quick warning, my videos do contain spoilers or possibly future spoilers for the Halo franchise, so please watch at your own risk. Starting this video off, I want to look at our first piece of Halo canon where there is an encounter with a Covenant AI. In one of the best written Halo books, First Strike, we are introduced to a new form of artificial intelligence that is not a Forerunner or human possession. It is instead used by the Covenant. This AI was found on the ship Ascendant Justice, and after analysis by Cortana, it is discovered that most Covenant AIs are captured UNSC AIs that have been corrupted due to repeated copying. The end result of this is an AI that is quote-unquote savage and is used by the Covenant for singular and only specific tasks. The reason for this is later expanded and explained more in the book Contact Harvest. As a short summary, Covenant mythology tells the story of Medicant Bias and the other Forerunner AIs betraying them. This then leads to the Covenant almost never using AIs, and if they were used, it was for singular reasons as mentioned before. However, in opposition to their normal ways, certain lines in the book Contact Harvest give the reason to believe that the Covenant held AIs before their contact with humans. This then raises the question of, where did these AIs come from? Did the Covenant make them, or were they repurposed remnants of old Forerunner and Silas? Whether the answer is one, the other, both, or even neither, their role is still very important even in the games. As Cortana takes apart the captured Covenant AI on Ascendant Justice, she learns of its human origin and learns that she too can copy herself, which is seen later in the books and in Halo 4 on the Mantle's approach. Putting these odd facts aside, how might Cortana respond to these AIs now that she holds the key to rampancy and the power of the Forerunner domain? Before we can answer this question, I want to take a look at a terminal that you can find on the mission Truth and Reconciliation in Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary. I'll let you guys watch it once, and I'll go back and talk about some of the important things that were said.
Disrepair, Oracle. I am unworthy. I was not made.
Never made, but you are right here, where you should not be. Tell your charges to cease their efforts immediately. Quarantine must not be violated. Construct, respond!
Jumbled grass. Familiar terms. I serve. None serve me, Oracle.
Your charges must cease all aggression towards the Reclaimers and leave this installation at once. Construct, you are dangerously close to unleashing a force you cannot comprehend. This is most inappropriate.
We follow the path, and I am part of the stone journey swarm that serves. We serve. They will find, and then I will be free.
Find? Free? Explain yourself.
I know their path, and when they have gone, only I shall remain, and then free.
This is quite unsatisfactory, Construct. Your core shows no hint of understanding the gravity of this situation. I will return later for your proper decommissioning. Well, unless the flood kills us all first, in which case the point will be moot. Good day, Construct.
I want you guys to re-look at the last few lines that were said in that terminal. Guilty Spark starts with, "This is most inappropriate." The Covenant AI responds with, "We follow the path, and I am a part of the Stone Journey swarm that serves. We serve. They will find them, and then I will be free." Spark replies with, "Find, free, explain yourself." The Covenant AI then says the final lines in the terminal, "I know their path, and when they are gone, only I shall remain, and then free." This tells me that the Covenant AI knew that the Flood were in the facility that Spark was talking about, and furthermore purposely led the Covenant there before the UNSC arrived with Sergeant Johnson and Captain Keyes, only to have them infected and release the Flood. Bringing this back around to my main question, I believe that Covenant AIs will, just as some of the UNSC AIs have, rally with Cortana and her cause. If the domain really does cure rampancy, Cortana could have hundreds, maybe even thousands of created at her disposal. This is a possible conclusion to this theory, but I want to take this theory just a step further. What if Cortana, just as the Covenant AI did in Halo Combat Evolved, plans to use the Flood as a method to unshackle herself from her quote-unquote masters? If the domain really does cure rampancy, then the Cortana and other AI should have no worry of the logic plague that the Flood gave Medican Biot. They not only would be immune to the Flood, but the Flood could also almost do them no harm. This would enable the Creator to use the Flood as a tool, as well as the Guardians they are already using, to attack races that do not follow the Mantle's rules, while still providing shelter and protection against the Flood to those races that are allied with Cortana. It would also greatly influence those races to conform to Cortana's ways, as a threat of total extinction by the Flood. This would also explain why Cortana could possibly be needing a Halo ring, as seen in the legendary ending of Halo 5. Thank you guys for watching this video. I really appreciate all the support and input you guys have been giving me. It really makes me want to continue to do this channel. It makes me even want to do better videos for you guys. Please make sure to like the video, and if you aren't subscribed yet, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.